Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, I was just out and about running some errands. In fact, if you must know, I was out buying a new vacuum cleaner for the office. My life really is that exciting. Anyway, I got a phone call from one of my colleagues and we'd sold a little white Mercedes A-Class. Now, I featured this video on a garage tour recently and I said to you all, that will be sold within like 2 weeks. Sure enough, 4 days later, why is my car beeping at me? Just 4 days after advertising it, it's sold. And the buyer's got quite an interesting part exchange. So I thought, well, I may as well switch my camera on and go and give you a tour of it. What he had then, what's come in part exchange against this Mercedes A-Class, is a 2015 Audi A1. It's a 1.6 litre turbo diesel, it's 3-door, it's finished in Daytona grey metallic, it's done 73,000 miles, and it's an S-Line. So it's about as desirable as used cars go. Every single time I get an Audi A1 in stock, they always sell like within a couple of weeks. They're really quite desirable cars. So I'm hoping I can spin this one around quickly for a profit. Now, we've paid £6,000 for it in part exchange. It's got a retail price, well, a suggested price around £8,000. So that'll leave me with a fairly healthy gross profit margin of around £2,000. But my colleague tells me it does need a few £100 spending on it. The wheels need refurbishing. There are a couple of areas that need possibly dent removal or paint work, worst case. It needs a very good clean. It's going to need a service and an MOT. So off the top of my head, I'm expecting to spend maybe maybe £600 on it before I can get £8,000 for it retail. They're good cars, these, because they still look quite sporty, but they're very cheap to run. So this diesel will do 65 miles per gallon, and it's free to tax. You don't pay a single penny towards the road tax. How good's that? I was going to say there's one now, but that's an Audi A3. Same colour though. I haven't actually seen this car yet, but we're not too far away, so I thought I'd give you a quick tour. Now, my colleague called me when he was walking around it, so I've had a pretty thorough description of it. He also told me the reg, so I managed to do a quick car vertical check. Now, it's really important that you do one of these checks before you hand over any cash for a used car or motorbike. It can just stop you buying a complete lemon. And of course, it checks to tell you whether it's ever been stolen, written off, had a mileage rollback, or has outstanding finance on it. And honestly, I can't tell you how invaluable that service is. It isn't expensive and it's cheaper still if you use my promo code HIGHPEAK. That's HIGHPEAK, all one word, HIGHPEAK, and you'll save yourself 20% off each and every check that you do. That isn't just a one-time promo code either. You can use it as many times as you like. But let me just show you how it works. All you need to do is go to carvertical.com, type in the reg or the VIN number. Also bear in mind, this isn't just a UK thing, it works in 35 different countries. As you can see on this little A-Class, it's clear on all four fronts. We've got green markers rather than amber or red, so that's good. If we scroll down a little bit further, we've got the full specs of the car. And then, a little bit further still, we've got the timeline. So it shows you when it was registered, any ownership changes, the MOT history, passes, fails, advisory items, all that sort of stuff. In addition to that, it shows you the average market value, recalls, spec, all that sort of stuff. So it is a really handy tool. I've seen it in the past as well, where sometimes it shows you photographs of the last time it was advertised, or if it's been involved in an accident, sometimes it shows you photographs of the recorded damage. So it is a really handy tool, so I definitely recommend that you use Car Vertical before you hand over any cash for a used car or bike. This weather is awful today, it's just been relentless. Anyway, we're only a couple of minutes away now, so I'm going to go and stick this car on charge, and I'll see you at the Audi A1. I'll see you there. Well, what a miserable day it is in Stockport today. Done nothing but rain. Anyway, here's the Audi A1 in question. So it's a 2015 1.6 turbo diesel. And like I say, it's coming part exchange at £6,000. It does need a little bit of work though. So I'm gonna have to take it to Prestige Wheels and get those wheels refurbished because they're curved all the way around. The tyres are pretty good though. So we're on about 4mm of tread on that one. That's a road mash? Is that a brand? I don't know. Road Rash. This one's a Landsail on about 4mm of tread. Again, the wheel is in desperate need of a refurb there. There's a small dent here. Oh, in fact, I think that one's painted. I was hoping that would just pop out, but it's actually, no, that's not good. So we're gonna have to paint the bottom part of the door there. That's no problem. That's just dirt. Now, the previous owner wanted £6,500 for this, but now I've seen it, I can see why we didn't give them £6,500 for it. I'll order some fresh reg plates for it because they look a bit scruffy. But it's quite a desirable car, this. Every time we get an Audi A1 in like this, at the right sort of price, it will sell quite quickly. And I expect this to be the same. Oh, Road March. My mistake. Road March. Brake discs look okay though. That's on about 4mm of tread. And on the back, another Landsail, right, on about 4mm. It's not too bad then. So we've got Landsails on the back, Road March on the front. There's a dent on the boot lid as well. Just see that area there. In fact, it's cracked the rear light. I'll go on eBay and have a look for a new rear light, actually. Yeah, in addition to that, it's going to need a fresh service and a fresh MOT. But I'm thinking if I can spend maybe £500 on this, I think that's an £8,000 car. So if this is all done and dusted for about 6.5, maybe 6.6, I'm pretty sure there's £1,500 profit in it for me. The service history is very good. We've got both sets of keys, which is always a positive sign. Yeah, let's have a look inside then. Try and get out of this rain. So it needs a bit of a good clean, really. It's got half leather, half Alcantara interior. It's the 3-door as well, which I think's quite desirable. It looks a bit sporty. It smells nice and clean anyway. It's done 73,000 miles. What have we got here then? We've got some air fresheners up here. Pink Sands, Yankee Candle. Get rid of those. We've got an auto dimming rear view mirror there. No sunglass holder there. Let's fire this up then. Now this 1.6 litre turbo diesel is good for about 60 miles per gallon. Foot on the clutch. Right, we're all good. That you sort of just pop down manually and you can control it up here. We've got DAB radio. Have we got sat nav? It's probably not installed, is it? There we go. Typical Audi. Very mean with their optional extras. Locking wheel nut down there, that's good. Let's get some heat on. We've got low screen wash. Turn the radio down there. In here then we've got loads of service history apparently. There's a receipt here. It had a full service and an MOT, so that's all good. So I think this is going to need a service and MOT at my place, or the place I use rather, and then a few bits ordering. I'm on eBay now then looking at Audi A1 rear driver's side lights. They're about 50 quid, 60 quid. Let me see if we can find a matching one actually. No good at getting the wrong one. Well, that's annoying. It doesn't really look like that, does it? They've got the amber light, and this one doesn't. Well, this is annoying, isn't it? Leave that with me. In fact, let me take a picture of it. I'll have a look later when I've got more time. So we need to speak to the guys at Dents to pop the dent out on the tailgate, on the boot lid. I think it needs to go to Jimmy for a bit of paint on the driver's door. Very good clean. Service MOT. New plates, wheel refurbs. Okay. Did you know this about the Audi A1, by the way? Here's a nerdy fact for you. They've got extra lights here on the inside in case you've broken down on the side of the road and you've got your boot open, because all the lights are in the boot lid. Fascinating, isn't it? Should we get it out on the road then for a drive? Try and stay dry. What a miserable day. Wipers are all right, luckily. So the only warning light we've got on is a low screen wash, so that's pretty good. Could probably, at a push, probably fix that myself. Well, so far it feels quite nice. I quite like these little cars, my favourite, they did a 2 litre turbo diesel. That was quite a good option, really, because it was almost like a hot hatch. I know it's a diesel, so you're going to pull a face at me when I suggest that, but it was quite a quick car. And also, it was only like £30 a year to tax. This is free, actually, because of low emissions. Take it on a little spin then. But so far, my clutch feels good. Brakes feel all right. Tyres are okay. I think mechanically it's fine. It just needs a little bit of effort cosmetically. Needs a little bit of TLC. There are no rattles or anything. It's quite solid. And yeah, I think this is perfect stock for me. 2015 car, done 70-odd thousand miles. It's right where we are. My rear wiper works, that's good. That was always a common issue with the Audi A3, that. My windows are fine, that's all good. Radio works. Yeah, I think there's a bit of profit here for me. Not a fortune, admittedly, but there is a little bit of profit. While I remember, I'm just going to pull over Take some shelter from this tree, I think. A locking wheel nut's rattling, that's annoying. Let's order some plates for it, I think.
Hi, Rich.
Hi, it's Matt at IP Autos, you alright?
Yeah, you, pal.
Yeah, good, thanks. Could I get a set of plates, please, pal?
Yeah, mum.
Right, it is, hang on a second. November Alpha 15,
Yeah.
Tango Delta Uniform.
Standard front and rear, is it?
Yeah, that's it, just standard oblongs.
Yeah, mum. I'll sort.
Thanks very much. Cheers, pal.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, let's continue then. I think we'll get the mechanical prep work done first then. So I'll take it down to my mechanics for a service, MOT, then from there, Prestige wheels. Then we can take it to Dents. I will try and include you on this little tour on this occasion, so you can see some sort of behind the scenes. It's a bit more interesting, isn't it? I think it's going to need a little bit of paint on the bottom of the driver's door. I think we'll have to get that done. Wheels refurbished, good detail at Tameside Detailing, and then, yeah, advertise it. I think this will do 7,995, maybe 8,295 even. I've got a feeling my £500 budget is going to be spread a little bit too thin, so might need to increase the asking price. We'll see. We'll see. Wish me luck. It's good though, this pulls well. This would be a perfect little car for somebody, really. Low running costs, 60 odd miles per gallon, free road tax, cheap insurance, all that sorts of stuff, and it still has a bit of a premium feel to it. Yeah, I'm going to probably need a fortnight with this. I think. Give me 2 weeks and I'll have it spun round and transformed. I'll see you in a bit. Well, I just thought I'd give you a quick update with the Audi A1. I've had the bodywork done, the dents done. I've replaced the reg plates. I've replaced the, what else have I done? The next job I need to do is sort the wheels out. So heading over to Prestige now. Now, that dent has been popped out, so that's a result. But the dent on the bottom of the door, I had to have painted. So we just painted up to this line here. But they've done a really good job, actually. That was done by Garth down at the paint place there. Oh, lovely, I've got a parking ticket. I suppose that does serve me right for parking on double yellows. But yeah, it's looking all right now, isn't it? I think those new reg plates have massively helped. And I think once these wheels are repaired and then powder coated again, it'll look as good as new. So my last job, really, after that's been done, is take it up to Tameside Detailing for a full valet. The seats are a bit stained and dirty, so once it's had a proper clean, it should look pretty good. Right. Must remember when I'm working out my costs, it now owes me an extra £25, or 30 quid or whatever it is. Merry Christmas, Stockport Council. Happy Hanukkah. Right. Let's get this heater on. It's bloody freezing. I'm not entirely sure what I've spent on this car, but I've got a feeling I'm slightly over budget already. That's without the wheel refurbs, that's without the valet. Still, let's not get despondent. On the bright side, I've got a nice Audi S5 coupe that's ready at Prestige Wheels. That's ready for me to go and collect. So I can drop off this little 1.6 litre diesel and come back in a big roaring 4.2 litre V8. See, I told you it wasn't all bad. 2 or 3 more days and this car will be ready for sale. So I'll have an update with you with all my costs. I'll see you then. And we're back in the little Audi A1 and it's now fully finished and ready for sale. And it looks really good. I'll be honest though, right from the offset, I have kind of overspent on it. If you remember, I paid £6,000 for it and it's currently listed for $7,995. So I'm pretty sure there's still a little bit of profit in it for me. Just perhaps not as much as I was hoping. I haven't worked out my costs yet fully, but I'm expecting there to still be around £1,000 in it. Maybe £850, £900, something like that. Which isn't bad going really, is it? It's about 12%, so not too bad. It's not the 22% I was hoping for, but you can't win on everything. What if we had done to this then? So it's had its service, its MOT, and it actually sailed through its MOT. A mechanic said it didn't need anything. So my theory that this car had been maintained well mechanically was right. Because it didn't need anything in my mechanics, the bill there was quite small, but from there, I took it for paint work. Now the bill there was a little bit heavier. Again, it wasn't too bad, and he's done a really good job, actually. He's also ordered a new rear light for it. It hasn't arrived yet, but he's charged me for it, so as soon as it arrives, I just need to run the car back there while he fits it. It should only take a couple of minutes, and then that's another job done. While it was down at the paint shops, the lads from Dents had a go at the boot lid, and that's all done. They managed to pop the dent out, so that looks much better. And then from there, it went to Prestige Wheels over in Bredbury. Now, the wheels were really scruffy. They were quite battered and curbed. So they've been stripped, repaired and then powder coated, and they look as good as new. So thanks Prestige for doing that for me. I think that was £300 well spent, to be honest. After that, I fitted some new reg plates for it. I wasn't happy with the old scruffy ones that were on it, so I put some high peak autos plates on it. And I think you'll agree that looks tons better. The last job then really was to get it valeted. So I took it to Tameside Detailing for a full clean, and it cleaned up really well. And that's pretty much it. But as we drive along, I'm just totting up the cost, and it is substantially more than the £500 I set out to spend in the first place. At the start of this video, I naively gave myself a budget of just £500. Yeah, that's been blown out of the water, to be fair. But still, I'm pretty sure there's some profit left in it for me. Let's park up somewhere scenic. Bear in mind, it's a miserable day today. It's going dark already, and it's only 2 in the afternoon. We'll park up somewhere scenic, get my calculator out, and we'll talk through my costs. Would you believe it? My lay-by is currently occupied. Have to go somewhere else, won't I? I'll tell you what, then we'll improvise. We'll just park here for a few minutes. Here'll do. Let's knock the engine off. Right, we've got the calculator at the ready, so we paid £6,000 for the car. Let me get my bill from my mechanics then. As I say, it didn't need an awful lot, so we got the MOT test fee, that was £40, oil filter, oil, and some labour. So my total there was £147.40. Nice and cheap. 147.40. Then we've got the body shop bill. So repair driver's door and paint lower parts, supply and fit light. So the paint on the driver's door was £120, supply and fit the light was £180. So that's £300 total plus VAT, 60 quid. So a total there of £360. This is why I like my lay-by. I'll move, don't worry. To be fair, I am parked on a road. We'll park here then. Try that again. So we've got £360 there for the bodywork. What else did we spend? Number plates, they were £15. The valet was £70. And the wheels at Prestige Wheels were £333, including the VAT. That gives me a grand total of, that's funny, isn't it? This is what I expected at the start. £6,925.40. So if I can sell it for £7,995, I'll have made £1,000 profit. Not quite the £1,500 profit I was hoping for, but still not bad. Yeah, I'm quite satisfied with that, really. And I think, to be honest, now it looks the way it does, I think this is well worth £7,995. Oh, my tyre pressure lights come on. Lovely. I'll get that back to work then and top up the air. Put some more wind in the tyres. Right, well, on that note, guys, this is going to need another clean after this, isn't it? This road's disgusting. Yeah, on that note, thank you once again for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'll leave the links below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.